What up, people? It's your boy, the host with the most. I do not brag or boast. I'm coming to you guys live from coast to coast. It's your boy. I'm Chris the Dom One, and welcome to another fabulous rendition of Too Early for This podcast. I believe this is episode 91, maybe 92. How y'all living or living swell? Feel free, be sure to hit the subscription button, the notification bell, share this live stream with your friends, family, as well as your followers. Let's get this podcast and this YouTube channel lit in the YouTube podcast algorithm. You heard me? All right, can I be heard? Can I be heard? Check 1 2 1 2. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it come for you? Bad Boys was released uh last night. Haven't checked out the reviews. I am planning on seeing this movie, but that's not the reason why I did that freestyle for Bad Boys. Uh, Anywho, we got a great show today. We're gonna be talking about a lot of things, OnlyFans news related. Uh, Man, last week's episode was lit. It was so lit, so much. YouTube decided that live stream was not recommended in the YouTube algorithm. I don't know if it's because I used Candace Owens' name. I was very clever with my vocabulary when I was reading off the articles, but yeah. Nevertheless, I'm the best. Let's digress into the first topic, the first order of business. We're also going to be talking about some other things, you know, news wise. But if you haven't subscribed to Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay podcast, please do so. Hold up. Let me. Okay. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast, it's uh it's an audio form on every podcast website. Well, yeah, podcast with Spotify, iTunes, or you can just subscribe to him on his YouTube channel. And he had Ray J on his podcast. It was a, a decent interview. I don't think it was decent because of Shannon Sharp or the questions he was asking. It's just Ray J dances around questions all day, every day, and you couldn't get a real straightforward answer with Ray J. But nevertheless, go check out, subscribe to Shannon Sharp's podcast, and listen to that interview. He said a couple of things. One thing that was mentioned uh, in Club Shay Shay, Ray J made a statement. He made a lot of accusations and statements, by the way, on this podcast. But one of the things he mentioned was Ray J says there would be no OnlyFans if it wasn't for his and Kim Kardashian's X tape. Okay, the musician said more people would be going to college if the film was never released. Okay, so he as the interview went on, in an interview with Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay posted Wednesday, the singer says he thinks everything would be different if the tape have never been made. We would have all we would all be different. As he elaborates, we will have on different clothes. Probably more people will be going to college, getting an education, and being successful. He added, there may not be an OnlyFans if the opportunities wasn't like that. I love when people talk this way. They have selective amnesia, but we're just gonna just keep it on going on with what he said. Um, we'll be successful. He added there will be no OnlyFans if the opportunities, with opportunities like that, are we? Are we a part of the curse? Are we the part of the disease? I don't effing know. All I know is I'm just trying to make it right. He also confessed to feeling embarrassed um, by the tape. Now that he's a father, the whole thing was whack. He said, "With my kids, it's not okay." Okay. Ray J shares a young son and daughter. Okay, yeah, Ray J shares a young son and daughter with his estranged wife, Princess Love. The couple announced that they are heading for divorce earlier this year in April. The musician filed a joint custody of his children. Ray J and Kim dated about 3 years, starting in 2003. The release of the adult film was regarded by many as a catalyst of the Kardashians' family and the fame, the billion-dollar empire. Robert Kardashian, a representative of OJ, that's Kim Kardashian's father, uh, uh, was a star in the trial of the O.J. Simpson trial. The Skims founder has since welcomed children in her own with ex Kanye West, known as Ye. In 2022, the Kardashians episode, the Donna rapper claimed he have revealed cuts, unreleased cuts. Hold up. Unreleased cuts, tapes from Ray J and gestures. Kim said she touched by was touched on all the time. However, Ray J claims shortly to say that the offhands never happened. All of this is a lie. Shaking my head. I can't let them do that to me anymore. So untrue. He commented on the clip of Club Shay Shay's podcast, and it was shared on social media as well as Instagram. Watch Ray J theorize about the state of the world after Kim's X tape below. Okay, I'm not gonna go keep going into it. We're just going to elaborate what Ray J said. Okay, and like I always say, people have selective amnesia, and people uh, there's there's three sides of a truth. It's your truth, their truth, and the actual truth. I think Ray J and I watched the whole Club Shay Shay interview. By the way, I think Shay Shay. I think Ray J, man, Ray J and Club Shay Shay, it just blends in together. Okay, okay. So, all right. So, what Ray J said on Club Shay Shay, I think it's his version of the truth that he wants to believe, and he first and foremost, I think he's he comes off as being very egotistical, that he created the culture, he created the wave for a lot of women out here that is making a lot of bank on OnlyFans, getting success off of OnlyFans. And he wants to credit the X tape that him and Kim Kardashian made. Now, there's a lot of insiders believe that tape made over $100 million, and even Shannon Sharp alluded to this in the interview that there was a contract drew up where Ray J would get 49% of the profit of this X tape, and the rest goes to Kim Kardashian. At that particular time, let's look at the state Kim Kardashian was in and the state Ray J was in. Um, And let's start off with Ray J. At that time, Ray J was dabbling into acting. He was heavy into his music, but to the world, he was Brandy's brother. Everyone related to him as Brandy's brother. And that irritated Ray J. Ray J wanted his own identity, but he could never get his own identity because he would always be in the shadows of Brandy. And at that time, Brandy was smoking. She was everywhere. I mean, she was doing music. She was doing modeling. She had her own television show. She's making these Grammy award winning um, making songs that resonate in urban hip hop and in urban R&B. You would, I'm telling you, you can turn on your radio and listen to it all day, you're going to hear a Brandy song or a song that has Brandy vibes in it, or a song that is sampled, they use samples of Brandy. Okay, a lot of these girls, you know, if you look at their music, it's eerily similar to like Brandy. Uh, So, and you can go on weeks, probably months, and you don't even hear a Ray J song. Still to this day, all right. And Ray J was irritated by that. Okay, and it fueled competitive fire to get out of the shadows of Brandy. Now, if you look at Kim Kardashian, no one knew who Kim Kardashian was. Everyone knew her father, who defended OJ, which he was part of the dream team of OJ Simpson, the OJ Simpson trial. So that's the only way you heard the Kardashian name. The Kardashians were not that famous. They were just a rich family in Beverly Hills that wanted fame. Okay. Uh, and in the beginning, the Kardashians were famous because of that. Kim Kardashian was famous because uh, she was in the family of her father, who was this brilliant a lawyer, brilliant attorney at large for Beverly Hills, and that's the only. And I'm pretty sure she gets into crowds. I mean, gets into parties, but no one knew her other than that. And Kim Kardashian had to figure out her own way, get her own success. So she hung around a lot of these pop stars, R&B stars, and she worked for Brandy, and that's how Ray J knew Kim Kardashian. Now, I don't know if it was Kim Kardashian's idea. I don't know if it was Ray J idea. When you listen to Kim Kardashian's mom, uh, she, she orchestrated the whole thing. She mom managed this X tape, which is wild in itself. She orchestrated the contract. She orchestrated how they was going to film it, how they was going to edit it, and she was part of. She knew about this X tape, and that's wild in itself. But if you hear from Ray J, in the beginning, Ray J would take a lot of the credit from the X tape, because out of the two, even though Ray J was, Brandy's brother, Ray J was more famous than Kim Kardashian. No one knew who Kim Kardashian was. Kim Kardashian at that time was an unknown, okay? Just a pretty face in the place. Ray J, on the other hand, even though he was Brandy's brother, had a little clout, had a little fame. And I think if you look from the mom's perspective, she's looking at this as a great opportunity for her daughter to get the fame that she's been desperately wanting and desperately needing. Okay. And this spiraled the Kardashians into being a celebrity family. They were the founders of reality TV. Well, one of the founders of reality TV. And this spawned Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Okay. If this X tape never existed, they would have never gotten the opportunity to do reality TV, because Kim Kardashian name blew up everywhere, particularly on social media, particularly on the interwebs, and celebrity gossip and celebrity news. And this unknown girl is now known. Okay, uh, and I think after the X tape, after the popularity of this X tape, I felt like these two people went two different ways. Kim Kardashian, like I said, the X tape, she made millions off of it, just like Ray J. But she got extremely popular from the X tape than Ray J. Um, the family garnered a reality show. They started a clothing line. The Kardashians are a $1 billion entity. Okay, now she's got Skims. She married Kanye West. More people know Kim Kardashian now than ever, and more people know Kim Kardashian than Ray J. Now, Ray J, on the other hand, um, after this X tape, you know, you know, it, it got him a bump in celebrity, a bump in being famous. But then after that, it just tailed off. Now Ray J have done some albums after this. He has done reality shows. He has invested his money. He was one of the founders of Raycom. Ray J is an investor. I mean, but I assure you that if they had the opportunity where they could change, where they could switch places, Ray J would rather switch places with Kim Kardashian, because I think Ray J was more addicted as far as wanting to be popular, wanting to be more famous than actually making money. And the same goes with Kim Kardashian. Okay, so after this X tape, they both went their separate merry ways. If the sky was the limit to Kim Kardashian, the limit was the sky with Ray J. Okay, so Ray J had to figure it out. And in the beginning, Ray J you know, was clamoring up that he did an X tape with Kim Kardashian. He would talk about it, but as the years went on, he was resentful of the X tape, because at the end of the day, the X tape did more for Kim Kardashian than it ever did for Ray J. Okay, now let's talk about what Ray J said what alluded to in Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay interview, when he said that, okay, um, this could have this X tape was the reason why OnlyFans existed. I'm just paraphrasing what Ray J said. Okay, and if you believe that, that's fine. If you honestly think that your X tape is the reason why OnlyFans is popular, be my guest. I would say this, okay? I think this X tape made it popular for even more celebrities to do X tapes, and to do deals with uh, adult content distributors. Okay, I think it was Vivid that distributed this X tape and gave the bag to Kim and Ray J. I think when it comes to the corn industry, it's an iconic X tape. Okay, if there was a corn Hall of Fame, this would easily be uh, in that museum. This would definitely be in the history books. Okay, but of course we all know corn isn't as you know as normal as any other form of entertainment. A lot of forms of entertainment get some heat, but the corn industry gets crazy heat from every walk of life. Okay, but if there was a such thing as a corn museum, or in or a history book documenting corn, this would be up there. Okay, this would be in the top five easily. Okay, of Ray J and Kim Kardashian's X tape. Okay, if he wants to take credit in that, then fine, by all means. But as far as OnlyFans, I feel like OnlyFans is an evolution of the corn industry, where the corn industry was heavily controlled by studios and publishers and distributors and agencies and and shady people as well in the corn industry. They got more of the money than the people who are in these corn scenes. Um, and if he's only talking about that phase, then he should get credit for that. However, as the corn industry evolved into this OnlyFans, I think OnlyFans has little to do. I think the Ray J and Kim K's X tape has little to do with OnlyFans. It really does. People seem to forget, including Ray J, OnlyFans uh, existed before the whole world knew about OnlyFans. OnlyFans was always a platform. A lot of creators made content on OnlyFans, and a lot of these adult content performers started to upload their content on OnlyFans. Now, OnlyFans started popping and getting booming um, during the pandemic, when you had people sitting at when all the clubs were closed, when all the stripper clubs were closed, when all the nightclubs were closed, when gentlemen clubs were closed, people still wanted to. Uh, uh, People had an urge for that, those types and those forms of entertainment. That's when OnlyFans started blowing up during the pandemic, because a lot of these models, a lot of these corn stars, these adult content artists, they would make a lot of their money in club appearances or in strip clubs. And now, since all that's closed, you still had a surplus of men that still wanted to be entertained in that format. So a lot of these strippers and corn stars started creating OnlyFans accounts, and that's when OnlyFans started popping, started blowing up, uh, to the point to what OnlyFans is now. OnlyFans is part of the subscription service of adult content, and as well as Fansly, and it's $1 billion organization. All right, but it has zero to do with Ray J or Kim Kardashian. If Ray J wants to take credit for, well, he was the one that did reality TV as far as dating shows. Even though I feel like the flavor of love should get the bulk of the credit of that. But if Ray J wants a portion of that credit, I don't see no issue with that as well. But as far as getting credit, being credited because of the success of OnlyFans is totally ridiculous. All right. Now he went into, if we didn't do the X tape, things would be different. More kids would graduate through college, and people styles would be different and things like basically he's saying that they were the wave and everyone was copying their wave. I think that's further from the truth as well. If and if Ray J and Kim Kardashian never made that X tape, everything that has already happened would have already been lined up to happen anyway. Um, Ray J and Kim Kardashian, they went viral on the interwebs, but it it didn't do nothing for the music scene. It didn't do nothing for the entertainment scene. It didn't do nothing for the sports scene. It didn't do nothing for the fashion scene. Okay. It did a lot for the corn industry, but that's as far as it went. If they never did the X tape, Ray J would have been here today, gone tomorrow. No, Ray J wouldn't have gotten the multitude of opportunities that he has gotten because of the X tape. He wouldn't be this $1 million investor if that X tape never existed. He would always be under the shadows of Brandy. Brandy would have been more still and Brandy would be more popular than Ray J. Ray J would be here today, gone tomorrow. Kim Kardashian, on the other hand, would never gotten famous, would never gotten popular, and the possibility of her linking up with Kanye West would have never happened as well. She would have, still be with her crowd and still be in Beverly Hills, California. But if reality TV happened, the Kardashians would it would be a little bit difficult for the Kardashians to have their own reality show. Okay. Um, if they never did this X tape, it wouldn't have spawned the things that centered around their universes. But as far as the other multitude of universes, everything that already happened would have been in position to happen anyway. Okay, so that's the point that I was making. So yeah, this was a fun interview. Um, but at the same time, I would have to and like I said, he talked through this whole interview in circles. And it's obvious he couldn't talk a lot about the X tape with Kim Kardashian. I'm pretty sure they signed an NDA. Um and he, and right now, he's like I said in the article. I mean, I read it in the article. He's going through a legal battle with his baby mama, getting joint custody or full custody or something like that. And maybe that type of mustard on your jacket wouldn't be a good look for Ray J. So, yeah. So that's all I want to say about the whole situation. Guys, comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. You think Ray J was right in what he said? You think you you think Ray J had a point about the OnlyFans? It wouldn't be no OnlyFans if they didn't have this X tape. Comment in the comment section. Tell me, guys, what you think. I will be right back with the next news of the day. All right, deuces.
You know what I don't understand? I'm going to talk about it right now. I get the views. I get a lot of them. But I don't get the likes. Like if you spend that much time to watch the video and then you don't hit the like button, what's going on? Come on now. Pull yourself together. If you're going to watch it, like it. Get busy. You got things to do.
Are we live? Are we live? What up, people? It's your boy, the host with the most. I'm Chris Adam One. If you are here, graveyard shift, early morning crew, hit the subscription button as well as the notification bell. Share this live stream with your friends, family, and followers. Let's get this podcast, this YouTube channel lit in the YouTube podcast algorithm. Hit the like button, folks. Hit the like button, good people. So, this next article, all right? OnlyFans model explains how she makes money despite having a free subscription account. OnlyFans is used by millions across the world. An OnlyFans model revealed how she's making money on the adult content platform despite primarily running a free subscription page. Now, for those who've been living under a rock, allow your boy to explain. There are two types of pages on OnlyFans. There's a subscription tier, and then there's a free subscription page. The subscription tier is before you can enjoy the content, before you can gather up the lotion, okay, for the motion, you have to put in your credit card, debit card information, and you get to, watch their content. Now, there's a lot of OnlyFans model that have just free to join, where all you have to do is, as long as you have an OnlyFans account, you just hit the subscribe button and you can enjoy their content there. Now, normally, women who have the free page, it's just clips and bits of pictures and videos, and they're basically just promoting their subscription OnlyFans page. All right. But this lady figured out a way to make money on her free OnlyFans page. And let's get into the article. Okay. An OnlyFans model revealed how much money she makes on the adult platform despite running a free subscription page. The spicy content site boomed during COVID-19 pandemic, with millions around the world confined to their homes for an extended period of time. The growth by the by the whopping 75% in 2020 generated more than $2 billion in sale by the end of the year. As uh, as of 2024, OnlyFans has roughly made one point has roughly one 1.25 million daily active users. Okay, the users sign up and pay for content on their platform, whether that be an individual piece or a monthly subscription. It helps many people gain financial freedom and security, with one woman leaving her bricklaying bricklaying job. Try to say that three times fast. Clearing her debt within 2 days. It's it's not all about sex though. Another OnlyFans star is making $5,000 a month by pretending to have a broken leg. If people will pay, you will literally find content to match their urge. The rise of the platform seems embedding in the online subculture, with debate around whether subscriptions to OnlyFans models is cheating or not. If you are in a relationship or married, um, Labib sat down with one OnlyFans star, Kate Stellar. I think I butchered her name. You guys know I butcher names on a constant, consistent basis. Who explained her unique approach to the platform. All right. Kate primarily used OnlyFans to run free subscription page from which she makes money in other ways. Um, a pleasure coach, a hypnotist by tradition, the American user's free OnlyFans page is a lot more than spicy content. All right. Um, Calling it a free page is a little bit of a misnomer. The Las Vegas resident told the interviewer, who explained why OnlyFans asks for your credit card detail when you sign up, or even just to view free content. So when you log into your OnlyFans, generally it's going to ask you for an ID and a credit card, and match them to make sure you're the right age. And if you say who you say you are, a lot of people get a little upset. Finding me online, let's say they want to subscribe to my free page, they get a little upset at the handling over the credit card details, but it's just a platform to verify your age. Free OnlyFans and what it means. There's a key difference between the type of pages you can find on OnlyFans: subscription locked versus free. For Kate, who goes by the username Kitty Cat, ooh, that's a nice name, who goes by the name of Kitty Cat on the free page, has purposely beyond adult content. She's explained you can subscribe to all kinds of people. People will offer a free subscription, will subscription locked or free page. All that means is if you hit the subscription button on my free page, that that is a free to subscribe now. I post almost like face a Facebook wall where content is unlocked. It's a little easier than Instagram and TikTok because you can talk freely about sex. That's one benefit, but I might put a piece of content to unlock that you have to unlock to get individual prices. A free page is simply a page itself. On my page, I post to my content. My free memes, photos, videos, educational content, reviews, all of that is unlocked for free. But it's also selling content that you will have to unlock for a paid price. I also have a VIP page, which is a price monthly everywhere on where it's unlocked. So you don't buy individual pieces of content. The different approaches make about different approaches making it about the person and not just the corn. Okay, so yeah, that's that's all we're going to talk about, and let's go ahead and get into this this episode. All right, so alrighty, let's get into it. All right, so Kitty Cat, basically talked about the different ways she makes money on OnlyFans, and we done had this conversation on this live stream. And for women out there who's on the fence whether or not you want to do OnlyFans, or maybe you don't want to do OnlyFans, um, and is skeptical or maybe scared of doing OnlyFans, um, but you're still on the fence on whether or not you want to be a content creator on OnlyFans, I would say this: if there are a multitude of ways to make money on OnlyFans, and of course, the subscription tier where um, they subscribe, but if they want to see the content, if they want to unlock the content, they got to put their credit card and debit card information on there. That's one way. Another way, you can sell individual pieces of content, that they can only watch that particular content. All right. Another way you can generate money on your OnlyFans uh doing a is doing custom content, where you do custom content for that individual person. All right. And another way to generate content is setting up not a PayPal, but basically setting up a wall where people donate a donation page where people donate to see a certain type of content where a multitude of people just donate money to unlock that content, and all the people that donate get to enjoy that content. That's another way. Or people tipping you. There's a big tip icon on your page and people tipping you money that way. So there are a multitude of ways to generate money on OnlyFans. You can also do live streams on OnlyFans where you do like an hour live stream, a 2 hour live stream, and people are cool with it. You'll get money that way from donations with your live stream. Video chats where you do custom recordings for individuals. You can make money that way. So there's a multitude of ways. I'm sorry about the noise in the background that you can generate money on OnlyFans. It's just not, you know, one size fits all. Another thing I haven't talked about, but I need to let you women know that if you're not, I feel like the things you have to get familiar with before you start your OnlyFans journey is you have to be uh, techno savvy. Not extremely technology savvy, but you have to know how to get around technology. All right. I feel like a lot of people have iPhones. I feel like people that are on the fence on OnlyFans, the first thing they say is, I don't have enough money to get a a camera. I don't have money. I don't have time to understand software on a laptop to edit my content. And I tell people all the time, if you want to do content, if you want to create content, you can just start with your iPhone. There's iMovie, which is very easy to use. You can even edit your videos and pictures on your own iPhone. Now, it doesn't have all the editing tools, but it has enough there where you can just play around with it. Um, so yeah, you have to understand your phone. I feel like when people don't realize how important your smartphone is, and your smartphone can generate money for you if you know how to use your iPhone, if you know how to get around your iPhone. So if you're a content creator and you don't have the money for expensive equipment and expensive software, or paying people to film your content, you don't have the money for that. You can do all of that literally on your iPhone. Okay, there are stands that are created for your iPhone that it can hold your iPhone up. So there's a don't be don't be discouraged with, oh, I gotta have this type of equipment. I got to know this type of software. I feel like as it goes on, you can introduce that stuff. But as of right now, you can start with the basics. Now, and I tell people this all the time. You can start off with the bases, and if you know your iPhone, you can, edit your own content, create your own content from your iPhone. Okay. So that's one thing I want to tell people. Another thing I like to let people know is you have to know not a lot about it, but you have to understand social media and how it works, how social media basically works. All right, because you have to get to understand how to promote yourself on social media. And a lot of people, when you try to explain it to them, it gets complicated. And I always tell people, why don't you just, I mean, go on YouTube and, there's a lot of videos explaining different types of ways you can use social media to promote your products or your content. There's a multitude of videos that show you the ins and out of your iPhone, what you can, what you can't do. So, you know, and I also feel like you have to get comfortable around your camera. And the only way you're going to get comfortable around your camera, this is the third thing, is to just make content. Just make content. Don't worry about how bad the content is. You just got to get in the habit of making content. And then you have to, I feel like your biggest critic is yourself. You look at your content, and out of the stuff that you generate, you say to yourself, okay, this looks nice. This explains a lot about what I'm trying to do. I'm going to use this content. All right. Um, People think that you have to have like 10 hours in a day to do content. And that's not the case. You can literally spend, if I mean, in the beginning, you're going to have to, it's going to take you a while. But if you constantly keep it up and keep doing it, it can literally, you can literally, it'll literally spend maybe 30 or 40 minutes, maybe 15 minutes doing some form of content. With the actual video itself, the promotional piece, a bunch of clips here and there. You know, a 10-minute clip, you can chop that up to like six or seven different types of content that you can utilize for your OnlyFans. All right. So OnlyFans is not difficult. Making content is not difficult. It's just people have to. I feel like the first thing, people have to get comfortable, and they have to believe in themselves. I mean, there are a lot of women out there that can make some crazy money, but they're hesitant on, it's too much for them to understand. Okay, so yeah, but Kitty Cat, she broke it down how you can make, you know crazy money on OnlyFans. But I will say this: if you got a career or a job, and you want to do OnlyFans on the side, see how it works, I think you need to do that on the low. I wouldn't be disclosing that with your coworkers or your colleagues or anything like that, because there's like a lot of jobs out there that will fire you on the spot if they found out that you have an OnlyFans. So people have to know, hey, this is something that, a lot of people deem it as wrong, and everyone is entitled to their opinion, and their beliefs, and there's like a lot of corporations that look negatively towards someone doing an OnlyFans. Okay, so if you got a job like that, you might want to do it on the low. I have heard of a lot. I feel like, and the biggest thing, women. I feel like uh, the ones who make the most bank are women who are mysterious about their face. There's a woman that has an OnlyFans called No Face No Case, or No Case No Face, something like that, and she does all her OnlyFans, but she wears one of those ski masks, which is exotic and unique. And a lot of guys are subscribed to her OnlyFans, and they wonder what she looks like. Okay, and being mysterious is an element as far as making money on OnlyFans as well, because there's going to be a lot of guys that are going to be subscribed to your page, and they're going to be subscribed waiting on the day that you show your face. So yeah, so I mean, if it's done right, OnlyFans, you can make a lot of money on OnlyFans. So yeah, go check out the article for yourself. I'm gonna try to have these articles in the comment section. I'm not gonna guarantee that. But yeah. Let's go for another commercial break, and we will be right back. Take a commercial break, folks. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. First and foremost, I like to thank my graveyard crew, my early morning crew. I appreciate you guys coming in and checking out the podcast. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I know. Look, graveyard shift. Y'all got like another hour and 30 minutes, and then you are out. Do your 8 and get out, clock out and get out the gate, okay? And rest up for tomorrow night, okay? As far as my early morning crew, I like to appreciate the early morning crew that's in the house. I like to thank all my live viewers. I like to thank all the viewers that listen to the re-air of this live stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're gonna go to Say Cheese. I subscribe to Say Cheese religiously, and they said Billboard staff ranks the 10 hottest females right now. And I read the comment section, and a lot of people are trying to interpret what hot is. Okay, everyone wants to redefine what hot is. Okay, and everyone's making excuses about this list. Okay, so someone from Billboard ranked the 10 hottest female rappers right now, and I'm gonna say all 10 of them. and you guys comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Okay, first, Nicki Minaj is the best, hottest rapper right now. Sexy Red, Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, Ice Spice, Glorilla, Cardi B, Lotto, JT, and Flo Milli, whatever. All right. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Let's talk about this list, guys. Let's talk about this list. It's gonna be a lot of people are not gonna be happy with what I'm about to say about this list. Okay, but before I do that, can you do your boy a favor? Can you do your boy a solid? Hit the subscription button, rate, comment, subscribe, share this podcast with your friends, family, as well as your followers. Okay, so we're about to get into it. Let me repeat it one more again for the nation. Bi- uh, a Billboard staffer ranked the 10 hottest females right now. Nicki Minaj, Sexy Red, Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, Ice Spice, Glorilla, Cardi B, Lotto, JT, Flo Milli, whatever her name is. All right. Now, I feel like this statement is it, it, it implies so many different elements to it. Because first and foremost, someone from Billboard ranked this list. Okay, someone from Billboard ranked this list. And correct me if I'm not. Billboard is a part of music, right? And they are a major reason why music chart the way it charts. And I have never associated Billboard with a as a pop culture type of. I don't go to Billboard to check out pop culture. I don't go to Billboard to check out social media to find out what's going on in social media. I don't go to Billboard to check out who's the hottest. Okay? If I go to Billboard, I'm looking at the songs that are charting right now. And then when I look at the song, I look at who created the song. But I just want to know what's hot right now. And I think first and foremost, Billboard is kind of useless because if you're an avid listener to music, you're gonna know what's hot and what's not. Okay, an avid listener to music is not going to Billboard to find out what's hot. But I am just saying, in the context of this sentence, if I would go to Billboard, I would not go to Billboard to find out who's hot on social media or who's the hottest or pop culture. I just would not go to the website for that. I would literally go to Billboard for one reason and one reason only, to see what's trending music wise, not the artist, what's trending music wise. But if you're an avid listener to music, you already know what's hot and what's not. All right. So that's the first statement to this sentence. That it's just dialing back a lot of it's going into a lot of different areas. Uh, the next thing on this sentence is hot. Okay, so in Billboard positioning, what's hot to Billboard? What do Billboard find that is so hot? All right, and they're ranking the artist, not necessarily the music. And again, like I said, I would not go to Billboard for I would not go to Billboard to find out the hottest artist. Okay, and I feel like an avid listener would not do that as well. All right. So, Nicki Minaj, what has Nicki Minaj, music wise, has put out recently that's hot right now. Okay. What has Cardi B recently put out what's hot right now? Now, of course, Sexy Red is when you talk about a song from Sexy Red, she recently put out some music. Megan Thee Stallion has recently put out some music. Dola Cat, I'm sorry, Ice Spice has recently put out some music. Glorilla recently put out some music. But you know, to me, hotness can be interpreted in so many ways. Are you talking about the hottest songs? Because out of that list, there's really nothing that implies the hottest songs when you look at the content that what they recently put out. It's not like something that we listen to every day. It's not as popping, it's not as hot like They're Not Like Us. They're Not Like Us is still trending. And that was like a month ago. Okay? People find that song still popular and still hot. Okay? The people that are mentioned in this list, I mean, they have put out content, but can you call it the hottest? Uh, so the term hottest and hot can be interpreted so many different ways in so many different elements. All right. Now, the next part of this sentence, I don't think it is misleading, but female rappers. All right. And I think that answers my previous question. Well, we didn't say all rappers, we just said female rappers. They have, and if you look at this list, they all have put out content and it had some form of success. But when I think of hotness, I'm thinking a huge has a huge impact. All right, hotness. What is the culture? Hotness. You know, and I just don't see um this. You know, I just don't see. Even though they have dropped music, it's not. I wouldn't define it as hotness. Just put it that way. All right. Um, and the positioning of this chart, you know, I was interested when I saw Nicki Minaj, even though um I'm a Nicki Minaj fan, but her previous project, it was solid. It had a couple of tracks, but it's not her best work when you compare it to her other um albums. It's like Drake for all the dogs. Yeah, it's decent, it's average, but it's not his best work when you compare it to his other albums. And that same thing I would say about Nicki Minaj. Okay, that's neither here nor there. But when you go to Sexy Red, you went from Nicki Minaj to Sexy Red. You missed me on that. Okay, you missed me on that. As soon as you label Sexy, no disrespect. Look, I like Sexy Red. Okay, um, I think she's contributing very well to hip hop and rap. I think, as far as female rappers go, if you mention female rappers, you have to mention Sexy Red. Uh, but I feel like Sexy Red's antics is what makes her popular, not the music, excuse me, of Sexy Red. Sexy Red did Pound Town. That did wonders for her career. That brought her into the scene. and then she did a couple of other. She collaborated with some other rappers. She did another single. It didn't do too well, and then she was falling off a little bit, and that's when she accidentally, if you can, if you can see me, accidentally leaked her X tape. Okay, and then that got her back trending again, and she did the song with Drake. Let bend it over, let that coochie breathe. Okay, yeah, and it had Scissor in it, it had Drake in it. That was a good project for her. Okay, and then she doubled back and did a collaboration with Drake again. That didn't do the numbers that they thought it was going to do, and she went back into the viral scene, and now uh, uh, she's at wrestling events, as a character for next in NXT wrestling, whatever. It's not even WWE. Even though I think WWE owns the rights to this wrestling organization. Okay, but and now she's viral because of that. Okay, but recently, Sexy Red is in the news more so with her antics on social media and collaborating with these with doing wrestling matches than her actual music. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just it is what it is. I'm just saying she hasn't done anything. Her two biggest songs are Pound Town and the collaboration with Drake and SZA. Um, that was on For All the Dogs. That was more of a Drake thing, and that's pretty much it. She hasn't, I'm just like the F my baby daddy. I like that chant. I like that beat, but it, it, is it doing that type of numbers? No. Okay, so I like Sexy Red. A lot of people are going to think this is haterade. I'm just calling it for what it is. All right, but moving on, Megan the Stallion. I like Megan the Stallion. Okay, and she dropped a couple of singles as far as promoting her next album, Hiss. Um, she did this was like a couple of months ago. She did the album that spawned the beef between her and Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj did a diss track called Bigfoot. I like that one. She collaborated with Cardi B again to do Bop 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 Bop. I mean, they thought that that was going to do something. I wouldn't say it flopped, but it didn't do what they thought it was going to do. All right. She got another song that she recently put out a couple of weeks ago. I mean, it's here today, gone tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, it's so is and she's ranked third. So look, we got three feet. We're on. Okay, there's three rap females, and I made a case for all three of them. To me, hotness to me is trending, and I think Nicki Minaj is just trending because of that's Nicki Minaj. Okay, I think Sexy Red is trending because she's more of a viral act than a rapper. She's trending more with her antics on social media than her actual as far as contributing to music. All right, and Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, she has hit a couple of places, but yeah, is she music wise as of right now? The stuff that she has dropped is just not hitting the same like her previous work. All right, Doja Cat to me, she dropped some great anthems. some great music. I just listened to her older project album, and she's blowing it up. I mean, the number. I mean, the music is doing the numbers. The albums are doing, and then she's also I think she's out on tour. So yeah, uh, I can't say nothing wrong about Doja Cat. Uh, but the and I think she's hot. I think Megan's hot. I think Sexy Red is somewhat hot, and I think Nicki Minaj is hot. But when you say right now, I mean you're talking about in the present, like right now. I don't see any of these guys, any of these females right now. What they have done recently, that they dropped recently, that defines them as the hottest right now. Maybe I'm thinking too much into this, but in my humble estimation, I don't have no issues with Doja Cat. I liked her previous work. I just like her in general. I mean, music wise, have no issues with Megan Thee Stallion. I like some of the what Sexy Red has contributed recently. I mean, Sexy Red in previous tense, and I think Nicki Minaj is just hot because of her name, Nicki Minaj. Okay, Ice Spice, I would not put Ice Spice in this list. After Princess Diana, she blew up with Princess Diana, got some deals because of Princess Di and her collaboration with Nicki Minaj. But then after her collaboration with Nicki Minaj, she just fell off. Okay. She had the munch, then the collaboration with Princess Diana. And now she's got this Are You a Fart? That I mean, that didn't hit. And then she got something else that came out. She's too much into the um and I had the that East Coast type of music. I forgot the name of it. I had it in my head, but it just all of other than I think Princess Diana was different for Ice Spice, and I thought Ice Spice was going to graduate from Are You a Fart to Munch. She was going to graduate from that and go into her Princess Diana bag, but it just seems like she went back to what worked for her. And like she's in Rolling Loud, she was at the Rolling Loud stage and things of that nature. But to me, what has Ice Spice generated as far as the hotness right now? Because like you said right now, so that interpreted to me as what she's doing in present form, and she hasn't. I mean, she put out some stuff, but are y'all gonna sit up there and say that that's the hotness? Okay, what Ice Spice is doing now? So now I can't go for that. I can't put her on this list. Okay, maybe if they would have said, if Billboard would have ranked them the hottest females, or you talk about attract, or who is the most attractive females, and y'all made this list. Okay, that's one thing. If you want to say the hotness as for the past 5 months, I can probably co-sign to most, if not all, this list. But when you're talking about right now, okay, what has Ice Spice done right now that makes y'all think that she's the hotness right now? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on Ice Spice. Glorilla, she came out with um with a song. I think that song is hot. Now that's the perfect illustration of the hotness. But if they would have just left off right now and just said the hottest female rapper, and then you put Glorilla, because that last the one that I feel like that's good, that the with the Go Grits, I feel like that is a good song. That's a good summer song. Um, yeah, I feel that about Glorilla. Uh, Now of course she fell off with the cha cha cha. That didn't work. Um, but other than that, and then she's touring with Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. I can't say nothing wrong about having Glorilla on this list. Just like Doja Cat, I couldn't say nothing wrong about that. Can't say nothing wrong about the positioning. So yeah, that's okay. We just gonna have to let that fly. If it applies, we have to let it fly. All right. Cardi B, on the other hand, I feel like she should have been ranked higher. Now, I will say this: I'm a huge Cardi B fan. Okay, I just got a thing for Cardi B, and if people want to challenge that, well, you just a big time Cardi B fan, and you got the munch for Cardi B. All right, you want to say that, I'm guilty as charged, but I do feel like Cardi B has done enough to be moved up in the list. But I will. But I'm a objective Cardi B fan, and I will say this: I don't think she should be ranked number one or number two. All right. Now she did the Enough track. I think that was pretty dope. She has collaborated with some other artists, some features. I think those are dope too. She had done a freestyle that was pretty dope. But look, once again, when you make the statement, 10 hottest rappers of all time, and uh, of right now, excuse me, of right now, then I'm interpreting it as you're talking about right now. I mean, what have they done like this week or the past 2 weeks? Okay. And if you want to take it a step further, like the past 3 weeks, what have they done? I would say 2 weeks. What have they done 2 weeks? And Cardi B really, music wise, has not done nothing significant in the past 2 weeks. Now we had some Cardi B news. She talked about how she's gonna push her album. She's gonna release her album when she's ready to release her album. Her label is saying, "Look, this album is going to get released." Okay. Um, she did an interview with $1 million worth of game. She's been on social media. I think she's been beefing with Bia. I think Bia's been beefing with Cardi B more so than Cardi B been beefing with Bia. But yeah, well, she's not even on this list. Okay. Uh, does that justify this list? No, but I'm just saying. So yeah. Now Lotto, on the other hand, we'll just move. I'm a huge Lotto fan. That Sunday service song was it didn't do what they thought it was going to do. I love the beat. I love the lyrics from Lotto, but it didn't do the numbers that they thought it was going to do, like her previous song with Cardi B. I think her collaboration with Cardi B, that song was a lot better than the Sunday service song. I think Lotto is, and to me, if I'm Lotto, I would do more songs with features, like with Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion. Gorilla's got a new track with. I forgot about this. Gorilla has a track with Megan Thee Stallion, and I think that one's good. I think that one's pretty dope. Okay, um, so I think Lotto should get into her feature bag and do more features with different female artists. Maybe do some with a 21 Savage. I know they have this secret relationship. It's not a secret if the whole world knows about it. That might be a sticky situation with 21 Savage's wife, but they'll have to work that out. uh, but yeah, she needs to get back into doing more features. And that's the only real issue I have. And you know, if you're talking about the hottest females right now, I would not put Lotto in that list. Okay, because her last project, Sunday Service, it just fell off the map. Okay, even though I like the beat, I like the cadence, I like the lyrics, I like the delivery. It just didn't do the numbers they thought it was going to do. All right. Now, JT, on the other hand, this is look, I love City Girls. I love JT and I love Young Miami. Have no issues with these two girls, but I personally don't call them rappers. I think they're performers. I think they're entities in social media. I think they're more social media influencers. I think they work better together. Okay, and ever since they done broke up and Young Miami went her way and JT went her way. Now, a lot of people feel like JT is the more solid artist than Young Miami. You know, Young Miami was just doing it because of the bag. A lot of people feel like JT has a lot of skill and a lot of talent as far as being a rapper. And to me, that remains to be seen. I've heard a lot of JT's work. There's one song I heard yesterday. It was okay, but there's just not enough there, in my humble estimation, to put her in the top 10. I just think this is a filler that, hey, we ran out of female rappers to rank. Let's put JT in there. All right. I would have the same feelings if they removed JT and put Young Miami in there. All right. So yeah, that's the issue I have with this. Now, number 10, Flo Mills, whatever her name is. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with you guys. You know, a lot of people would fake the funk on a nasty dunk. To me, I'm gonna be 1,000% real with you guys. If I heard her music, I don't know her. That enough said. You know, she might make some great music. Maybe someone in the comment section can tell me what she made. I'm pretty sure I have heard her music in passing, but I'm not familiar with her. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Okay. Uh, she kind of reminds me of the other female artist, the other female rapper that says, "All the pretty girls walk like this." You know, I like that beat. I like that cadence. I don't like the lyrics or the delivery, and I don't like and the artist. I couldn't care less if Cardi B made that song. I think that song would. I would like that song if Cardi B did it, or if Megan Thee Stallion did it, or Sexy Red did it, or Nicki Minaj did it, okay, or Glorilla or Lotto did it, okay. But um, I like that song because of the beat, and I also like it because of the cadence. But other than that, I don't care less who made the song. Okay, this I like the song more than the person that actually performed the song. Okay, that's just my humble estimation. This may be her, this may not be her, but if I heard this lady's music, I probably heard it in passing, and I'm digging the music, but I'm not going as far as figuring out who made that song. That's as far as it's gonna go with me. All right. So I only it would have been I would have respected this, even though I don't respect this. No disrespect, I don't respect this list. I think this list is flawed in the most egregious way. But if you would have took Flo Mill out and put Young Miami in it and had JT then Young Miami, I would, even though I would be, I would have doubts about your list. And you got Young Miami. At least I know who Young Miami is. At least I know who JT is. I know their capabilities. I know what they have brought, and I would still have the same opinion about this list like right now. So it's basically 9 people that I know and 10 person, and the 10 person I don't know. But there's still flaws. There's still holes in this list. Okay, respectfully. Okay. And when you go through Say Cheese timeline, by the way, um, Meg is not in the top three. I'm sorry. All she does is shake buns. That's that's not rapping. Laughing my ass off. Absolutely not. Doja Cat music is the best out there of all female rap artists. I would have to agree with what this guy said on X, formerly known as Twitter. Someone said check out the '90s greatest hits playlist on Spotify. They're trying to. Nicki Minaj remained remain certified a female force that and the sun that other planets continue to orbit. This is clearly a Nicki Minaj fan. I like Nicki Minaj. Okay, I don't like. I'm not gonna hit hard for her like that. Cardi B seventh. What the f? Unbelievable. I kind of agree with that. But like I told you guys, I'm a huge Cardi B fan, and I love this tattoo that she got around her buttocks. Okay, she knows what she's doing. Okay, I'm a Cardi B fan. Okay, Ice Spice should not been there anyway. Anywhere wouldn't should not been anywhere on there. I would have to disagree slightly because if you're gonna have JT on there and Flo Miller or Flo Mills, why not Ice Spice? Okay, if you definitely got Sexy Red on your list, why not Ice Spice? Okay, Nicki looks pretty here. Okay, they're showing a video of Nicki Minaj and look like Nicki Minaj. Okay, I don't know what this clip is about. Look like she was at a radio station and she's uh trying to. Okay, whatever. Okay, as much as I hate to say it, Sexy Red at the moment is the hottest female right now. Okay, I will have to disagree with that comment, but hey, whatever. Nikki doesn't have any hot songs out, and that's the point I'm been making about a lot of these artists. Okay, why would you make this list and there's a large portion of this list. A lot of these females don't even have hot songs right now. Okay, it's just that last part of the sentence, hot as of the moment. Okay, as of right now. Okay, and they don't. None of them don't. Nikki, okay, yeah, okay, I already read that. 10 years later in the game, she's still the baddest in the planet. Major respect. Okay, and I think they're talking about Nicki Minaj. Okay, and I agree. I agree with that. Sexy Red better than Cardi B is an absolute joke. And I tend to agree with that as well. And I explained to you guys why I don't feel Sexy Red should have been placed that high. But at the same time, I don't think Cardi B should have been placed that high as well, even though I'm a huge Cardi B fan. Okay. Love your work, Cardi B. If you're listening to my live stream, love your work. Love, 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 love your work. All right. Um, life is all about gap opportunities with both hands. Okay, yeah, they're showing a clip. Okay. Some of them HOs is looking at this like, okay, I don't get that. Little Kim, Missy Elliott should be on that list. Okay, and once again, this sums up to what I said about being the hotness right now. You know, Little Kim and Missy Mina Elliott, what have they done creative wise as far as music right now? And I can say that about uh 9 of those artists right now that they have listed. Okay. I agree with this ranking of the top hottest female rappers. Nicki Minaj deserved number one. That's clearly a Nicki Minaj fan. Okay. All rap about is all their raps are about the same thing over and over. Okay, if you're gonna have that opinion, then why you don't have that opinion when gangster rap was talking about shoot shoot bang bang? Okay, when a lot of male rappers talk about making money or getting money, how you don't have that same opinion? Okay, so if you're gonna have that energy about the females, How come you don't have that energy for the males? That's the point I'm trying to make. Okay, Sexy Red should be number one, honestly, and they're having laughing emoji faces. I think they're trying to make a joke. I hope they're making a joke because she does not deserve to be number one. Sexy Red definitely needs to be last, laughing out. I don't think she should be at the bottom of the barrel of the list, but I think she was ranked a little too high. Okay, get Sexy Red off the list. I don't think you should get Sexy Red off the list. Billboard knows what's good. Billboard does not know what's good, in my humble estimation. So there are no hot female rappers out right now. Gotcha. And that's the point that I'm also making as well. No disrespect. I think all of these women, what they have brought to hip hop, the music and all that stuff is great. But when you say hot right now, none of those artists I mentioned are hot right now because they haven't made anything in the past 2 weeks that you can define as hot right now. Okay. Have no idea Sexy is a rapper. Okay. I think somebody was trying to make a joke there. These are the female rappers, but this ranking on this list is outrageous. Okay, and I think they put them on this list just to put them on this list because they didn't have anybody else that they can put on the list, and I think that's the main reason why they're on the list. Okay, and like I said, no disrespect to Sexy Red, no disrespect to none of them, but I mean that's uh that is a list. If they would have changed the wording on the list and say the 50, if they said the 10 hottest rappers, and just left it like that, or the 10 hottest rappers for the past 2 months, or whatever, I would have been cool with it. But yeah, uh, this list got exposed. But guys, tell me what you think in the comments section. Okay, tell me what you guys think in the comments section. Um, and we are at the 6 o'clock hour. Okay, some of you guys got an hour left on your graveyard shift. Some of you guys are already gone. All right. My early morning squad, y'all, some of y'all are out and about right now. Y'all heading to y'all destination to chase and get the bag. Operation, let's get and chase and get the bag. All right. So I really do appreciate that. All right. So, and also appreciate the people that watch the re-air of this live stream. I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart as well. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this live stream. I'd like to thank all my live viewers. By the way, all my live viewers, could you hit the like button on your way out? I really do appreciate that. It helps me out. It helps the algorithm out as far as people getting eyes on my YouTube channel and my live streams. I really do appreciate that. Also, last week episode is available. So if you guys want to, if you are subscribed, go check out last week's episode. I've been doing a lot of YouTube shorts. We'll do more YouTube shorts in the near future. I really do appreciate you guys watching those YouTube shorts. I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, and subscribing to the channel. I like that as well. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I love it. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I will see you guys next Friday, same bad time, same bad channel. It's your boy, the host with the most. I do not brag or boast, and I'm coming to you guys live from coast to coast. It's your boy. I will see you guys next Friday with a lot more in store. Tell me guys what you think in the comment section. I'm really thinking about um expanding what I talk about on this live stream. Comment in the comment section. Tell me what else you guys want me to talk about. Oh, by the way, someone direct messaged me and they asked me about am I going to continue to do OnlyFans reviews. Um, the thing about that is it's hard to um make those videos because it's just easier for me to do a live stream. But I tell you what, if you are an OnlyFans model that wants me to check out your page, want some free promotion, if you want me to talk about your page, just comment in the comment section, and maybe DM me a video clip or some pictures, whatever. Do whatever you got to do. You can catch me on Instagram. You can catch me on X. On and all of my social media links are in the comment section. You can't see them right now. Well, in the description of this video, you can't see them right now. You will later on today. And I would love to do reviews on women that are on OnlyFans that are not popping as yet. And I would like to check those videos out and get back at you guys with a live stream about those platforms, and I'll tell you guys what I think about them and rate them and things of that nature. So yeah. I'm up out of here. I will see you guys bright and early next Friday. I'm out. I'm gone. Have a safe weekend. Outro, folks. Outro.